5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get up in here, but goddamn, everything's been going crazy lately. I mean, who did Jay-Z not pay? Who did Jay-Z? Like, what is going on in the atmosphere? I mean, all right, we're gonna get into it because they're saying that Jay-Z went to the island, but I mean, who is surprised? I need my cricket sound going on because I'm not surprised. All of these, there we go. Look, I found it. All these little rumors going on here and there. I mean, and they want to say allegedly, but fine. For those that remember back in the day, 1997. No, that's when Beyonce first came out in Destiny's Child. But she was young. I got a clip about her. But who else was it? Because they said that he waited until she was 18 and then dated. I mean, who the fuck sits around when you're 16 and just says, "Oh, I'm gonna wait until she's 18"? Who was already attracted at younger than? I don't know. I mean, that's the rumor allegedly, but so we surprised that your man was on island because I mean, Il Nana came out and Foxy Brown was 17, but they said that she was there, like 15, 16. That's I remember I was young. You can't wipe my memory. Y'all want to wipe the internet all y'all want all day long. I remember Foxy Brown is older than me. And I'm older now, but like stop acting like we don't remember shit for real. But anyway, we're gonna get into this and we're gonna read about it. Most of the time, y'all gonna catch it later, and people are gonna be very late, but whatever. Let's get into I got a clip of Beyonce in 97 when she was not dating Beyonce. This clip I thought was very funny and I thought was cute. Before we get into read these things, because I was surprised at Pusha T. Like they said he is a whole handler for these young gang situations. I can't believe YouTube is so goddamn sensitive. And that's like, sometimes I'm like, why y'all sensitive? Are y'all trying to act like stuff like that don't happen? So people be walking around in la la land? Because if it's oversensitized, like people could just cut the mess off. Don't be trying to shield us. Let us see. So this is Beyonce when she was young. I'm just saying, like she was
y'all,
And it's funny because I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see if y'all can see it. Yeah. Because Kelly throws out Jay-Z's name. And remember, this is like the little youngin, the old group, the Destiny's Child group. And I think Kelly throws out Jay-Z's name, and Beyonce is like, she just shut the hell up and starts sipping her water. And Kelly's laughing. Because, if you talking to somebody or something, how you would react. So here it is right here.
We can rap. We can flow so well, We're going to put out Destiny's Child album, Rapology,
Yeah, I can challenge Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Psych. That boy's got too much skills for me, buddy. Nope.
Awkward. Oh, anyway, that clip, I thought it was funny. It was cute. Y'all know about Beyonce, my girl. But yo, in the comments, oh my God, they were ripping him. They was like, yo, y'all have that same energy for Beyonce that y'all got for Nicki Minaj? I said, that is a shots fired moment. That is a shots fired moment. Nobody responded to that comment, but I thought that comment was, I was like, oh, that made me feel awkward because I'm not the beehive, but you better behave. But my girl be around. We both Virgos, so anyway. But that was shots fired. All right, let me go in. All right, I gotta bring up the girl first. Before we get into this, we gotta bring up Foxy Brown because we're giving y'all a chance to get up in here. We gotta prep that shit. Queens be coming out sometimes. I just be minding my business. Prep that shit. Sorry. I be so in my head sometimes. I be forgetting. All right. Remember when Foxy Brown was crying about Jay-Z? She was like, because you know he came out in the song and Picasso Baby, and he was like, yeah, I never slept with Foxy Brown. Like, your girl was on the verge of tears because I guess she used to love your man. This is what it looks like to me. This is like an observation. I'm not saying that, but to me, it looked like a hurt girl, that you hurt her feelings. Like, y'all was very much bothered. She was very much bothered. I don't care what nobody say because that's what she looked like to me. My observation. Let me,
Was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know
supersedes. That sounds personal. Music, not about music.
We know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So
I never stepped
all right, we not gonna play him because I be getting struck like a mother on this channel. But sometimes I just be playing it. It's not like I get paid anyway. But the thing is, they shadow ban you when you get striked like that. So I'm trying to be a good girl today. So anyway, let's read it because I didn't read it. I started reading it and I was like, oh my God. Like my mouth was like, what the fuck? So I was like, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna read it with you guys. We're gonna read it together. Because at first I was minding my business. So like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. So I was sitting there minding my business. I was chilling. And I saw it like neighborhood talk. I was scrolling neighborhood talk. And then I was like, oh my God, these files are detailed. They was like, it was a person had came through who's known to be on that island and was saying how she came to and your man Jay and Pusha T was her handler. We gonna read the article. So all of a sudden I went back after I set up my live and everything because I was like, oh, we gonna read this together. Like 15 minutes later. Because first of all, 50 Cent started going off this morning. I'm like, oh, 50 Cent, he's like Jay-Z was accused of being on the island. I'm like, oh, because you know how 50 Cent is. I wanted my tea, but I guess the tea was out there. I was late to the wine. So then I read the whole article and I said, oh, this is bad. No wonder why he said he needed a documentary. Shit. But like Jay-Z's been acting funny lately. Y'all can't tell me he wasn't. Like he's been like, ever since the lawsuit came out, like they said that he been looking to move, to leave the country. Everybody kept saying that all over YouTube. YouTube kept saying that. I don't know why everybody else, because I ain't in the industry like that, but YouTube kept saying it over and over and over again. It was like Jay-Z trying to leave, Jay-Z trying to leave, Jay-Z trying to leave. And I'm like, but he's been quiet. He's been like so quiet. I haven't heard that raggedy ass mouth in a while. Cause Jay-Z get raggedy sometimes with his insults and stuff like that. And for all y'all people, oh, y'all trying to drag a black man down. I hate when people do that because wrong is wrong. And it has nothing to do, reason why I'm talking about him. Yeah, because I used to bump his music. That's why I'm familiar with him. Some people I'm not familiar with. It's like tomato. Yes, lock them up too. I don't know them though. Hey, Miss Queenless, how you doing? She said, I'm cleaning the kitchen, but I'm listening. Well, thank you. And thank you for typing. Because when I be cleaning the kitchen, cleaning now, I have the YouTube on sometimes the screen, so I can't even type. I'm like, damn. All right, so we're going to look at these documents. I mean, whatever. We're going to look at, I think, Variety. So then when I went, after I was doing live, and I set it up, the neighborhood talk, I can't find it. Y'all let me know if it's still on the neighborhood talk, but I'm like, but I find it because it was on other places. So neighborhood talk is not the only show in town. So stop taking stuff down. Somebody trying to do damage control over there. Yeah, because I be Googling like, because there was a time where Jay-Z, where Beyonce said that she met him when she was in 97 and stuff like that. And then she cleaned it up and then she stuttered. Oh, no. We met and like the years would keep changing and stuff like that. And I was like, I can't find it. But they said that they was like scrubbing the internet with pictures and stuff like that for a while. And you can definitely scrub this internet. I've seen it. Like, I will never get over the. Anyway, let's bring it up. Are we on? No, it's not up. Hold on. Share. Hold on. I gotta fix my screen. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Jay Pusha and the Y guy. People are so sensitive with his name, so you know I gotta be very careful. That's why I try not to label it. And I said the island because y'all know what it is. All right. It says the Department of Justice on Friday released 3 million documents from the Jeffrey files, along with 2,000 videos, roughly 180,000 images. The latest batch included the mention of the names like Jay-Z and Pusha T and Harvey. Mentions of the trio did not come from the Epstein's personal records, nor reports corroborated by law enforcement. The two rappers and the disgraced Hollywood mogul were the disgraced Hollywood mogul. Who's the disgraced Hollywood mogul? Oh, the Wineinator. Look. Okay, because I'm like, hold on, you got disgracing his name already? Were named in the on a tip to the FBI, which was archived as part of the investigation. The tip itself does not imply these individuals were investigated, nor does it in any way imply guilt for the accusations posed. Clear it up, Variety. You don't want Jay-Z to sue. According to FBI crisis intake report, included in the latest Epstein release, I said his name, an anonymous victim who claims she had been rugged and abused in several instances throughout the years. She said Pusha T was one of the handlers, her handlers. Ooh. Also in the report, the victim said she once woke up in a room with the Wineinator and Jay-Z Sean Carter. The reason I'm not saying the Wineinator's name, for some reason on the internet, they say that once you mention his name, it sets off triggers and stuff like that. Y'all know who it is. The Harvey Wine guy. The report also stated that because the victim was rugged in both scenarios, her memory was clouded. Director Mira Nair, the mother of New York Mayor Mamdani, also found in a new release. But listen, I'm going to tell y'all. I mean, in politics, it's better to be controlled than not. And if we don't have nothing on you, why are we going to put you in situations? Because I got to be able to control you, guy. Can't be a wild boy up in here. Can't run the country if I can't control you. I'm just saying. Control is control. Anyway. She was mentioned by name in an email from publicist Peggy Siegel to the Epilator. Siegel wrote that she saw Nair at an after party for the 2009 film Amelia, which Nair directed. The email implies no wrongdoings or investigation. Messages between Cassie Weissman, chairman of the Olympic Committee, and Ghislaine Maxwell, who was found guilty of that traffic light situation. Maxwell offers Wiseman a massage and she could drive a man wild. Okay, in one of the emails, who had the email? I want to know who the email was for. But they said that Maxwell was saying that Weissman can give a massage that'll drive a man wild. In the statement obtained by Variety, Weissman said his interactions with Maxwell occurred over 2 decades and were long before the horrific crimes came into light. See, this is not what the neighbor. Okay, no wonder why the neighborhood. So there was an article with the neighborhood talk saying, yeah, well, it pretty much said that the girl came through, but it had the real documents that was written from the girl's accusations. And I'm like, God, y'all really wiping this internet. We got to go through the neighborhood talk now because this is crazy. I think they deleted it. I didn't see it anymore. When I went back, they quick. They are quick. Let me it's gonna come back up. I have faith. I have faith. Hold on. Let me comb this mess really carefully because they had the messages. And then I went back. You know how I went back? So then I went to my phone because I was like literally on it with my phone and I was about to like snap a picture real quick. But you know, if like that mess changes real quick once you grab your phone again. But God damn it. What happened to the internet works fast? Oh, wait, no, I got it. It's still here. Look at me. Look at me. We're going to pull it up now. No, that's not it. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. All right. Neighbors, this is crazy. Jay-Z and Pusha are the latest celebrities named, blah, blah, blah. According to documents in 1996, see, they're more detailed. Claims she was taken from her home by a man and remembers waking up in the room with Harvey and Jay-Z. Whew. The document goes on to mention that the Wininator allegedly, oh shit. Hold up. Oh, that's too much for YouTube. I'm gonna see if I could pity pat it. Okay, so let me see if I can clean this up a little bit because that was crazy. Okay, so there was no additional mention of Jay-Z in the moment. But that's what she came through. He was there. Now, they said Pusha T, on the other hand, was identified as a handler. Look, I'm so uncomfortable reading it now. Y'all see this is why y'all got to catch me live when I see stuff right in a moment because y'all catch all these little nuances and stuff and my reaction can't be unchanged. Crazy. This shit got me feeling uncomfortable. You ever get that feeling over your body like, ugh? It did trigger me just now. Yeah, so Pusha T, on the other hand, was identified as her handler 2007. Damn. They said she was like picked up from a place. Motherfuckers. 2007, the victim who also claimed that in 2006 she was at a party with Harvey and Pusha T allegedly rugged her. What are your thoughts on this? Okay, so in this neighborhood talk, because they're not trying to get their self canceled, they have the transcripts. But I gotta read them first because this is dangerous territory up here. So it says believed in the. Okay. Damn. All right, let me try to read this mess. Hold on. I might have to skip some words. It says on July 10th, 2017 at 8:20 a.m. called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself So this is in 2019. This is before all the Me Too movements happened. By the way, guys, so just know that she identified herself as a victim of abuse by Epilata and others. She provided the following information. In approximately 1994, revealed herself to as the past, Epilata person, described that it was occurring in parties, further identifies as friends. These are like blocked out. And then it says in approximately 1996, she resided with blank in blank. An unknown man gathered her from her house. When she later awoke, she was in the presence of the Harvey guy and Sean Carter. That's crazy because this was a similar allegation from the girl that they said was lying. And I remember the recording of the person when she said that she lied. It was they actually they went to her house and then they was like recording her and stuff like that. And it was very awkward and you could tell she was scared when she like walked it back. This is from what I heard of the video. Wow. Blank Epilata had so the Epilata person was there and he was doing stuff he should not have been doing. She was in his mansion in Florida. Now, this I don't understand. They said she estimated she was removed from residence about 7 occasions, awaking each time in a opulent indoor setting. And, a lot of crazy things was going on there. And, Epilata definitely participated. She recalled Leon Black, I don't know who that is, and William Blur, current United States Attorney General. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions in which that mess was going on. See, that's crazy when the Attorney General is present. Yo, that movie Eyes Wide Shut is crazy because that's what it seemed like was going on in this mess. Approximately 2006 was the last recall she was misused. On each occasion, believed she was rugged, cloudy, and her memory attributed of the rugging situation as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers, whom she described who established friendships with the victim. Among her handlers was identified as Pusha T. In approximately 2007, attended a party following an invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. Weiner and Pusha T also attended the party, and they made sure she was like not fully aloof before having their kind of fun with her. Blank claimed to have additional information of other persons involved in the enterprise, and the information related to racketeering conducted in support of the traffic lights. Further believed that she was under surveillance and stalked at the direction of people involved in the fun allegedly they were having. That was not good fun, by the way. Just so y'all know. I'm mad I gotta read to y'all like a kindergarten, but some people want to be overly sensitive and report and do all of this stuff. Not to mention the algorithm is crazy for the people that can, like, or just want to know what's going on. I apologize that I gotta actually downgrade to this. I wish we get something else like other than YouTube where we could just talk freely. You know what? I'm just saying, side note real quick, because this is how I am. A million things go through my head. I mean, this is kind of like controlled conversation over here. Like they say we are free and we can talk freely. Apparently we can't talk freely. Because I'm trying to get it out. Anyway, confirmed she was not diagnosed with any mental illness. I'm mad that's what they wanted to check at first. Ooh, an attorney general's involved. Let's see if your faculties are all there. Now, what if somebody got paid off to say what? It wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? This world is going to shit. Blank refused to provide her physical address, advising that she maintained no permanent address. Rather, she moved between staying at different hotels. Yo, that sounds like that girl. That girl that was in the car talking about she moved from place to place. I forgot her name. She was all flooding the internet. And she was like, I'm never going to come through for these people and come through court. They just trying to gather fake information and never really use it. And that seems like that's what happened with the Diddy trials, because that Diddy trial was a joke. I ain't even going to lie. So, hey, John Blue, what's up? How you doing? That was what was going on with that. Oops. Yeah. So that's what's going on over there with that BS. It sounds crazy. Oh, wait. Let's go to 50 Cent's trolling ass page. Yeah, I know I like 50 Cent. He a troll. And then I'm going to come off live and we can talk about something else later on, but I was like, let me stick to this topic. All right. This is what 50 Cent had to say. I mean, that picture was a nice picture of Jay-Z. I said, compliments. He said 50 Cent says, damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files. I got to do a documentary on this shit. And then he gives you this picture, this AI incredibly looking picture of this guy. And I told you, they in the comments like, oh, are y'all gonna have that same energy I got from Nicki Minaj for Beyonce? And I'm like, So right now, that's all I got. That is shocking. It's nasty. It's disheartening. But come on, who's surprised? I mean, if y'all are surprised, if y'all knew what y'all knew when y'all saw Foxy Brown, and I love the naive people that sit there and be like, we don't know if he was actually sleeping with that 15-year-old girl who talked about twat all day long. Oh shit, I said too much. And then he got insulted by Nas, who said, you kept your face over there up in that person. Foxy Brown crying out because Jay-Z disowning her. I mean, some people don't like to think, and that's fine. And that's their prerogative. And, what about those people that like to keep a black man down, That means that they get a pass for everything because they fucking black? I don't know what y'all mean by that. Does it mean don't look? Like, don't hurt the young ladies or young gentlemen, because this is the industry. Like, that's okay because they fucking black and we shouldn't come down on them. Like, shut the F up. I'm just saying. Y'all sound so stupid. The only reason I'm talking about him because, like I said, I grew up to him. Other people are named, I don't know who the hell they are. So, like, not that I don't care. I do care. But I don't know who they are. Miss Queen Liz said, done. Wondering when his name was going to pop off. Exactly. Like, come on. It's not shocker. If you're shocked, that means your ass is naive. No shocker there. And she said, and what about the financial management people? Hold on 1 second. Hello? Hey, what's up? Oh gosh, I gotta go look for a mail in my mailbox. But anyway, guys, I guess that I'm gonna leave it right. Yeah, no, it's a lot of people in this folder. My thing is why they chose Jay-Z, and it looked like Jay-Z knew that. These are my opinions, of course. Like I got to tell you that a million times. I feel like Jay-Z kind of knew because he's been quiet for a while, and they said that he's been trying to move out for a while. So my thing is, whatever protection he had, they say, "Oh no, we not protecting y'all no more. It's your it's your time to show." But this is the games the devil plays. It's all good until you're up. Yo, I know how to switch. Hello, how are you? I damn sure did. That's so funny. Got caught, right? Yeah, but anyway, we'll be back on later probably. If not, we'll be on tomorrow. She said I do the same thing too. Exactly. And the funny thing is, I didn't even realize I did it. Damn, now people want to come in and I'm done. Y'all gonna have to catch it on the replay, guys. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later.